He did not give us the ability to reach, to encourage, to uplift for no reason at all. May rason kung bakit niya binigay sa atin ng lahat ng ito. I've always been proud, I think, ever since I officially became a part of the Kapamilya Network in the mid-2000s. I've always been very proud. And I think even more now because of being able to somehow rise above the storm of last year. And I know that because of what happened, I think that for whatever storms they may be in the future, aahon at aahon pa rin ang ABS-CBN.
Kinilabutan ako nun. How many years, sir, in the industry?
I've been in the industry for 38 years now.
Wow.
So it's been colorful, but I think that being a part of the Kapamilla Network has been one of the most outstanding things that has happened to me. Well, I think very obvious naman sa lahat na ang daming ngayong ang daming mga bagong mga awit, mga aktor ngayon in the industry. And they are not just new, but they are also outstanding. And I think it's great kasi during my time, it was the likes of Martin Rivera, Randy Santiago, Raymond Lauchenko, yours truly, among the singers. And then there was Aga Mulak and all that batch. Today, ang dami, pero ang daming magagaling din. So I think that's one thing that has changed. And of course, technology. Technology, Von, has really played a major role. Dahil ngayon, syempre, being online, you're seen everywhere, not only in the Philippines, but all over the world, almost simultaneously. So all of these things have played a major role in expanding and growing the industry as we know it. Don't think of April as the month na may sasabog talaga. But we are planning for something big online. Sadly, I think the concert industry, the live concert scene, will be one of the last ones to come back into full swing. Dahil siyempre ang daming mga protocols at ang daming nagbabago almost kada linggo. So for us to put up a major concert wherein we can bring in people, it will either have to be parang yung tipong drive-in, which will also prevent me from going close to my audience, which I love doing all the time. So maybe by sometime middle of the year or maybe by the end of the year, there will be a concert, the same concert, but maybe even bigger, like the one I had planned for last year. I was planning for one for November 18 and 19. Hindi natuloy eh. Pero we'll see what will happen next year. Actually, ganun talaga ako, when it comes to people who allow me to expand my wings, to soar. And ABS has done that. Dahil sa kanila, dahil sa ABS, maliban sa pagiging kapamilya, tinanggap ako bilang isang kapamilya, they've also allowed me to reach so many more people. With my involvement with, of course, ASAP, and then Your Face Sounds Familiar. Tapos dati may X Factor pa, may World of Dance pa. Tapos recently was Tawag ng Tanghalan sa Showtime. So to be able to reach more people is something that I really am so thankful for. And I think that that's one big reason why I have stayed loyal. Because they've never lessened their support for me. And I love, kunyari may mga ideas ako na hindi naman pwedeng gawin for now. I like the way na they communicate all of these things to me. Nagpapasalamat ako dahil naniniwala sila hanggang ngayon sa akin. I'm not as young as I once was, and yet they're still there to support me. And because of them, I have many of those who are watching right now online that continue to support me as well. Wow. Nako, I'll try and make it short ha. Pero I think kasi
The floor is yours, Sir
during
Gary.
the time na many things were going on and basically all these lights were off and all the power was off, sometimes I would text the management and I would try with great difficulty to put some words of encouragement. Pero ang masasabi ko lang ngayon sa ABS-CBN management, actually hindi lang management, pero everyone, including the cameramen who are here, or the janitors who are here, or the extremely talented hosts that we have here, dancers, actors, singers. Ang masasabi ko lang is, when pag si Lord ay gumalaw sa buhay natin at pag hinayaan natin na siya ang gumalaw, when He plants talent in a place like ABS-CBN, no matter what happens, God is going to see you through. He did not give us the ability to reach, to encourage, to uplift for no reason at all. May rason kung bakit niya binigay sa atin ng lahat ng ito. And so that's my message lang. Kasi hindi natin alam kung ano pa ang mga iba't ibang klaseng bagyo ang maaring harapin ng ABS-CBN. Not only ABS-CBN, but all the others who have become now somewhat a part of ABS. And my only word is, kahit anong mangyari, just like what we did during the darkest of times, let us always remember that He is with us. He is not above us. He is not around us. He is really in us. At least that's where He wants to be. And if that happens, then malamang kahit minsan magiging mahirap ang pagsubok, we will rise above the storm. We will dance in the storm. We will sing in the rain. And kasama yun sa isang bagong kanta na tinatapos ko. But in time, you'll get to hear it. But that's my message to everyone at ABS. Maliban sa pagpapasalamat from the hearts of all actors and singers like myself, I am also believing that there are greater things up ahead for us that we need to accomplish during this season in our life. So that's my message to everyone in ABS. This is a song that I wrote starting last year, and I never got to finish it. So to all of those who are out there, unang-una, alam ko meron akong pinost on Twitter a few days ago about my health struggle. And many of you responded and were wishing me the best. For this, hindi ko matapos-tapos yung kanta. So I ask that you pray for me so I can finish this song. The lyrics are like this. Hindi ko muna kakantahin. But the lyrics are, here we are. Many are mending their broken hearts. Many are grieving and deeply wounded and defeated from those who've gone with no goodbyes. We've tried to laugh and we cheered and we cried for the selfless warriors who've held the line for you and I, for families like yours and mine. We've been through the best and worst of times, season after season, when the winds blew hard and the sun refused to shine above us. And then the chorus goes, but we will sing in the storm, and we will dance in the rain, though we can't come close and touch all those who now seem so far away. We're not alone in this storm, and we will pray in the rain. No, our hearts won't tire, our faith's on fire. We know our tears are in the hands of Him who can heal us and make us whole again. So it's something like
naman
that.
dyan. Wala bang palakpakan dyan?
Hindi pa tapos yan, pero I'll finish it hopefully this week. Ngayon na na-reveal ko na yung kanta.
Oo,
I'll try and finish it.
na kasi.
Oo.
Napakaganda.
No, I never did. I never lost hope because, when I don't mean to sound spiritual, Kat, or too spiritual here, but when you're in contact with the Lord and you read His Word, many of these things were already stated there. Kung yung mga pangyayari at this particular time in our lives, many of it is already there. So I think, and I've talked to my wife about this, na instead of focusing on the problem, let's focus on just the faithfulness of how God is going to see us through. We don't know how, but He's going to see us through. Perfect example, ABS-CBN. Who would have ever thought that we would come back on ABS? But the thing is, hindi lang sa ABS tayo lumabas, di ba? We're now also in A to Z and even TV5. So it's something that was a first in the history of Philippine television for three networks to actually come together this way. Of course, it's the first time in history also that we have a pandemic that has hit the world to this magnitude. So no, I did not lose hope. There was frustration, Kat. I mean, minsan may mga, sana wala nang ganito. Oh, sana yung concert. Ay, sayang yung ASAP. Ay, wala na ganito, ganyan. But then, when you look above that, nakikita mo yung halaga ng buhay at puso ng bawat kapamilya, bawat kapatid, bawat ka-A to Z. And it encouraged me to, number one, write that song. It encouraged me to come up with online concerts for the benefit of different people that needed help at that particular time. Up to now, marami pa rin nangangailangan. So now that we are back, I'm hoping that there will be more programs and more efforts for us to raise the hopes of others who may have lost it during this time of the pandemic. But to me, no, I didn't lose hope. You know why? Napatunayan na kasi niya na He's faithful in every circumstance of mine. So, He's not only taken care of me, He took care of me, my wife, my family, my relatives. Everyone's been taken care of. And I thank God for that.